Hello.
Bom dia para todos. Nós estamos aqui no penúltimo dia da viagem, aqui em Jerusalém. Aqui do meu lado, o Sam.
Bom dia.
O Sam aqui o Sam é nosso amigo. Ele vai ser aqui o nosso guia, o nosso líder. Ontem ele esteve conosco na visita do Domo da Rocha e Al-Aqsa. Um sonho que eu tinha de entrar e foi possível graças ao Sam. E olha só o sorriso dele. Ele nasceu aqui em Israel. Você nasceu aonde, Sam?
Sim, também em Jerusalém.
Nasceu em Jerusalém. E ele está aqui com esse sorriso aqui nos levando. Vamos hoje refazer os passos de Jesus. Então nós vamos estar juntos aqui. Hoje aqui é bem cedinho, quando ainda está fresco, o tempo gostoso, porque nós vamos caminhar bastante e depois ainda vamos ter mais uma visita mais tarde. Mas nós estamos juntos aqui, vamos acompanhar.
Vai. It's a nice place that the biggest pool in the city.
With a nice view.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I think Mamila has a better...
The terrace, yeah. Here we can see the terrace of the Mamila.
Over there.
The best terrace actually is the Notre Dame, which is...
Yes.
We are planning to go there tomorrow.
Yeah. In the evening, it's very nice. And also the Dam, Jerusalem have a terrace, but it's only for private events. I was invited for opening the new floors. So they had a really great view, but if you want to see Mount of Olives at night and the city, go to the Notre Dame rooftop. Wine and cheese, yeah. We are going to enter the Christian quarter now.
Okay.
This is the David Citadel fortress. Herod built this fortress first before building the Antonia fortress. Herod, 2,000 years ago.
Então nós estamos entrando aqui então na Cidade Velha pela Porta de Jaffa, que já algumas vezes nós entramos. E olha o sol tá aqui firme. Agora aqui tá bem tranquilo, porque as lojas ainda não abriram. Elas abrem por volta das 9 horas, então tá mais fácil de caminhar aqui. A gente até tá indo bem rapidinho para aproveitar o tempo. Morning, aqui nós estamos entrando na parte cristã, na cidade de... para sombra, bonitinho.
I saw in many streets here. Someone, above the Manila Hotel. أنشط واحد بالحارة. عود الوقت شوية هيك حركي.
Good morning.
اليوم هذا على السريع جيت معهم مع جروب بس بنزور ويرجع. Front of the tomb, the Holy Sepulchre, that was built in the 12th century. Later, it's called the center of the planet, meaning Jerusalem is the center of the Christian faith.
You say the cross of the Crusades with four arms?
Inside it's a Crusader church.
Okay.
Yeah, but there is no Crusader cross in here.
You
They
see
use it, the Franciscans use it.
yes.
See it later.
Yes.
In the Catholic chapel. Son was Nicodemus, the Pharisee.
Yes.
So those two people took down the body of Jesus and cleaned it and buried it in the tomb, in the family tomb of Joseph of Arimathea, which was a Jewish man believing in Jesus as being the Messiah. Nicodemus also used to meet with Jesus at the Garden of Gethsemane at Mount of Olives at night. That's why Jesus did not spend the night in Jerusalem. He always spent the night outside the city whenever he came from Galilee, so that he can meet with those two people, with his believers, so that they don't get in trouble with the high priests and the Pharisees. We're gonna go forward.
Okay. Wow, now it's
easier.
Então nós estamos aqui na entrada do Santo Sepulcro uma fila bem pequenininha, porque é bem cedo. Nós tivemos o privilégio de assistir uma missa no primeiro dia, às 7 horas da manhã, com o canto gregoriano. E depois a gente retornou e nós entramos também no Santo Sepulcro, mas foi muito rápido. À tarde a fila era imensa, era entrar e sair. Yes, tá, olha, já estão me avisando que lá dentro não podemos filmar, mas tudo bem, tá ótimo. O que interessa é estar aqui, né? Realmente o que interessa é poder estar aqui e eu tô trazendo vocês aqui para visitarem comigo.
Is a Greek populace, so it's good for Russians also pilgrims to have mass. It's got typical high ceiling with the arches, typical of the conservative architecture.
You said here, Sam, is the center of the
Planet. They call it the church of the center of the planet. You can see like a synagogue, a wall with icons separating the Holy of Holies inside, just like the synagogue. Only the priest can enter inside and the people helping during the service, during prayer. And the worshippers are out here usually. This is a gift from Alexander II, the Russian Caesar, in 1885.
Então, toda essa igreja ortodoxa foi construída como se fosse uma sinagoga. Lá onde só os padres vão, o sacerdote é como se fosse o Santo dos Santos. Olhem os degraus. Olhem os degraus gastos, a pedra gasta pelo tempo. E aqui nós estamos no Gólgota. Opa, sem ninguém.
This is a place of sacrifice. Jesus sacrificed himself up here on top of Golgotha, just like Abraham was about to sacrifice Isaac. Not very far from here on Mount Moriah.
Yes.
That's where the Dome of the Rock is. The Holy Mount Moriah. So this is station number 10 and 11, where they took off the robe of Jesus and put the nails.
The total is 12?
14. 14. So this is 10 and 11 is where the cross was standing. You can touch the spot under the glass is the rock, the bedrock where the cross was standing, and you can put your hand and feel the spot
Yes, we are going to do this.
under the altar.
Sim. Sim. Então, nesse local onde foi colocada a cruz e o local dos outros dois ladrões que estavam ao lado de Jesus, na crucificação. Meu Deus.
And Terremoto hit. Usually it took 5 hours to die on the cross, but Jesus was already beaten and he received 39 lashes. I'll explain later at the prison when we visit the prison. So here we can see evidence of the earthquake, the terremoto. that split Golgotha directly under the cross. Down here is a tomb of a crusader. The locals call it Adam's tomb because our first sin was Adam. So symbolically speaking, the blood of Christ came down to clean us from the original sin, which is Adam and Eve. That's why they call it the Chapel of Adam or the Tomb of Adam, but it's actually Crusader, 12th century tomb down here. Some priest wanted to be buried under the crucifixion site, which is directly above. We can see the window showing Golgotha, and outside here also we see another section of the bedrock. Now there's only pieces of the cross. Because all the people are here, the Hercules brought the cross back to Jerusalem. In 621, people 624 they started. Now the Persians destroyed all the churches except for Bethlehem.
It's except for Bethlehem because of the mosaic in the entrance.
Here we see from the prison of Jesus, this is a stone that he sat upon when they mocked him and called him the king of the Jews. So they made him wear a red robe and a crown of thorns. You can see the guards, the painting showing that he was sitting on something.
Yes.
So they call it the mocking seat. So pilgrims put their ears to hear the laughing of the guards. So Pontius Pilate is sitting. Now we got to see the prison of
Yes.
Pontius Pilate.
Vocês não sabem o cheiro gostoso que tá vindo desses pãezinhos. Nossa, isso tá demais. Bom, aqui a gente saiu do Santo Sepulcro, nós estamos aqui no lado cristão, no bairro cristão, as lojas estão abrindo. I'm coming! Nossa, foi emocionante, gente, hoje entrar no Santo Sepulcro na tranquilidade e agradecer o privilégio de estar aqui, o privilégio de estar vivo, o privilégio da família, de fazer parte de uma família. Nossa, quantas bênçãos que a gente tem, que muitas vezes a gente esquece, porque parece que está tão fácil, mas quando a gente está aqui num lugar desse que eleva a nossa consciência, a gente dá valor para tantas coisas. Ai. Olha isso. A gente se emociona, realmente é emocionante. Ah, tá. Então nós estamos andando aqui em direção da porta de Damasco, quase já entrando aqui no lado árabe, né? Quer dizer, a gente já entrou. Ah, tá. Os cristãos do lado esquerdo e os muçulmanos do lado direito, que aqui já seria essa rua, o Cardo Limite. Here? Ah, sorry.
And then on the way back we go up to see station number. Here, station number 7. We come back later. I'll explain.
Ok.
Let's go down to station number 1.
Number 1. Então nós estamos refazendo as estações da Via Sacra. As últimas são no Santo Sepulcro. E agora nós estamos indo para a primeira.
When we come back, we can stop because this is station number 6. So you can see original Roman glass, different the goddess of fertility. Here we see the lady with the big breasts
Yes.
or the big hips. And even jewelry they have from broken glass. This one Roman glass.
Wow.
لا بدي 10 جوزة بده يبلش وراجل محمود قبل ما يصير أزمات تحت.
Ah, tá. Então nós estamos descendo aqui, já é o lado árabe. Nós vamos ir para a estação 1. De lá nós vamos subindo. Como as lojas ainda estão fechadas, tá tudo mais tranquilo. bem mais tranquilo. Ai, gente, olha isso. Ai, que coisa fofa. Uau. Que é Hello Iktir. Hello Iktir. É. Shwai Shwai. Hello Iktir. Muito bom.
On the way back, if you want something, this is very good prices here.
Ok.
Made in Bethlehem.
Ok.
Who taught you the Arabic?
Because my mother is Lebanese. Yes.
All right, let's start at the prison of the
Okay.
This goes back to the western wall. This is also down to the western wall. Now we go to Lion's Gate
Ok.
on the east side of the city.
Então aqui também a gente tem aquelas pedras romanas. Gente, o meu Vamos,
We
let's
are
go.
in the Muslim quarter, but there is also a Christian organization like this guest house, Austrian. It's a famous place to stay. They have the famous apple strudel in the garden. They serve food. So Jewish families come on the weekend. Another cat, another cat. So now this is the way of the cross. The beginning of the wall. Okay.
This was the beginning of the wall.
From the prison, from Pontius Pilate.
Nossa, que peças lindas, coisas lindas, né?
Shop, yeah.
Wow.
إن شاء الله. أنا بدي أبلش رقم 1 ونرجع. ولا يهمك.
Por esse horário tá perfeito.
That's okay. There is one at the pool of Bethesda. Just if you go. Yes. That's the problem.
Aqui, prison.
This is the Greek section. The prison at the end, the Greek Orthodox section. There is also the Catholic section. Big prison underneath is the prison.
A prisão é embaixo, ela é subterrânea. This is the place we were yesterday.
Yeah, this is the gate of Adrian. No, yesterday, now we were at the
Então ontem, na entrada do domo, nós estivemos no início aqui no início dessa rua. Então aqui era a casa de Pôncio Pilatos, hoje é uma escola. Nós estamos indo para a piscina de Bethesda. Vamos começar por lá, que é um lugar mais distante. Então agora é a hora que os grupos começam a chegar, então o bom de fazer esse caminho é sempre acordar bem cedinho e vir nesse momento em que não tem tantas pessoas e o sol também tá mais tranquilo. Ó, você vê todas as pessoas chegando para dentro da cidade. Lions Gate.
Up at the end is Herod's Gate. Now we have the Lions Gate. We see the lions.
Ok. Ok.
The gate we passed earlier was from the
Adriano's Gate. From the second. Wow.
When he rebuilt the city in the year 130, engaged the Roman Navy.
Olha, então deixa eu aproveitar. Então, ali na frente é uma das entradas para o domo que nós fomos ontem. Agora não podemos entrar por aqui. Aliás, sem a ajuda do SEMA, a gente não poderia ter entrado. Então vamos continuar. Aqui são as piscinas de Bethesda. Ah, ok. Aqui tem que aguardar o céu. Pra ver o que nós vamos fazer.
So let's buy the tickets and
Yes,
we'll see
okay.
the ruins. And inside that church, the Crusader church next to the pools, underneath it is the house of Joachim and Anne, the parents of Mary. Joachim was a priest in the temple. It makes sense to live not very far. And the pools served the Jewish pilgrims during the Jewish holidays to wash their sheep and take them to the temple to be offered.
And Mary's birthplace is
It's
just
here, inside in a cave.
And we are going to go
Yes,
there?
yes.
Okay, okay.
Tickets, you can buy.
Okay. Yes.
In the old pool. So this is a fighter fighting the animals. This is from the Greco or Hellenistic time.
Ah,
like
tá.
Couple hundred years or 300 BC. First we got to see the birthplace of Mary.
Oh,
And you
yes.
can hear the chanting inside.
Opa.
Be careful, there's a step. One person can chant.
Ai, que coisa linda. Olha isso.
Church, the frescoes were taken down by the Arabs. It was converted to a school. You can see the sculpture of Mary and her mother Anne.
Santana. Olha a acústica desse lugar, gente. I'm safe. traga proteção a todas as mãezinhas.
Man was sitting when he asked Jesus for help. They were coming during the Jewish holidays, and and it was on a Saturday. And this guy was coming here for many years. He was an old man that was paralytic, and he asked for help to go on the water because the Jews believed the first one to jump in the water was healed when the angels were present and when the water was moving. So he asked Jesus, "Do you have faith?" And the man said, "Yes." Jesus told him, "Your faith healed you. Take your crutches, get up and walk, but don't tell anyone." Because it was the Sabbath and he don't want to get in trouble with the priests and the Pharisees. So the man was so excited, he goes to the temple telling about the miracle. And the priest asked, "Who was that man that healed you?" He said, "I don't know." All of a sudden Jesus is entering the temple and says, "This is him, this is him." So they saw Jesus as a troublemaker.
Well, a healer maker.
Yeah. He was a regular temple on this side. And in the 5th century they built the monastery above the ruins that you see. This is Byzantine. But how do we know this is the pool? Because of the arches. There was 5 arches. You can count the columns. And there was 5 arches over the pool, the porticos. And the pool extends all the way to the garden. All that dirt needs to be taken away. There's takes a lot of money to so the end of the pool, we can see it on the way out. It's 3 times as big. It's very big.
And you know, here we see something that we saw in the Kotel.
Yeah.
That the cities go growing layer after layer.
Right.
So here we can see, olha, aqui dá para ver exatamente o corte, como se fizesse um corte, como nós temos aqui níveis de construção lá em cima. Aquelas famílias nem sabem que elas estão, quer dizer, sabem, estão morando num lugar, sobre um lugar sagrado.
There was a spring not very far. There is still water coming out. Not very far from here, but it doesn't reach here anymore. Only
yes.
the rain nowadays fills up the pool.
목사한테 오밖에 없었고 목사님들이 안 하시려고도 하시고 또 승려들이 목사님 좋아하시고.
Aqui estão as 14 estações. Você vê, na hora que chegam os grupos, infelizmente a gente já não pode.
This is in Portuguese.
Jesus é condenado à morte.
This is the 14 stations. We are here now, and we're gonna go through the market and go up the steps. This is the lower market street, and then we go up the steps again and to finish the Holy
This is very good.
If we have time, there is a multimedia. But,
No, I think we are going to do the media in the practice.
Yes.
Manifestation.
That's true. That's true.
Então aqui I see. Então aqui seria a primeira estação. Só que tá tendo uma missa. Aqui é onde ele foi condenado, que é a número 1. Em seguida, no local onde ele foi flagelado.
punishment was 40, it would be complete. It doesn't have to carry the cross. That's why they gave him 39 lashes.
Ai, meu Deus.
On the floor here we see a Roman game. The soldiers play the rope. This is it.
I see.
They roll the dice. It's like they played a game. Instead of dividing his row,
É o sorteio para dividir os trajes de Jesus.
behind this wall. very big. Now we go see the prison on the way up. And the stones that destroyed the city. Those are the foundations of Herod's fortress. You can see the stones that the Titus used in order to destroy the city in the year 70. So those arches support Herod's palace, the Antonian fortress.
I see. Okay. Aqui era a prisão onde ele ficou, Jesus. E ele fica aqui embaixo. E essas janelas eram as janelas.
Open.
Ah, it's open. Okay, let's go.
This shows the dungeon where Barabbas was kept.
Ah, Barrabás. Vamos lá. Vamos descobrir onde estava Barrabás. É agora ortodoxo.
Renovations inside, you can see the marble carving. Jesus is falling for the first time with the cross. So Jesus falls for the first time with the cross, section 3, original building.
Station number 4, which is under the church. I think it's closed to the Armenian. This is Armenian Catholic Church. There is like 2 sandals on the ground with little mosaics.
Yes, maybe we go inside. Agora o comércio já abriu, já dá para ver como a situação fica mais complicada. A gente anda. Estação número 5.
He was a Jewish pilgrim from Serinaio in Libya. He was visiting Simon of Serinaio. So he helped carry the cross. Jesus stopped and put his hand here at this exact spot. So pilgrims put their hand here and take a picture. This is millions of handprints.
Ok, nossa, olha que coisa. Vou tirar, já.
Três foi a primeira vez que ele caiu. O número 4, que foi o número 4?
Número 4 é a mãe abraçando e dando conforto. E a número 5 ele recebendo a ajuda daquele que se oferece para...
This is a workshop for the blind to make brooms.
Muito legal. Então, e aí a mãe, Nossa Senhora abraçando e depois a pessoa que se oferece para carregar a cruz junto com ele. É realmente emocionante escutar e estar aqui andando nesse mesmo lugar. A gente vai andando e vem lágrimas nos olhos, realmente.
Wipes his face. And here it's vero. In Latin means face, la cara. Única, la única cara. La cara de Jesús. Por eso es the name Verónica. Hello. Dia. Usually there's nuns inside painting. We don't know where. Some say it's in Italy. She wiped his face, and the face of Jesus was imprinted on that handkerchief, like a cloth, piece of cloth. Yeah. If you need the book, here he's got the book in the kitab. With all. He falls on the cross for the second time.
Wow.
You can go inside. There's the carrot. Yeah. وعم كل حال راجعين بكره لوحده.
A 7ª estação está aqui na frente. E vamos entender que isso tudo
Look at the bagels.
aqui. Ah, uau!
Fresh.
Ah.
Let's go inside. This is what Jesus calls for the second.
Oh, meu Deus. Aqui ainda existe uma capela.
Okay.
Aqui tem essa cultura.
Here we see the column, the Roman column, marking number 7.
Aham.
See? And the chapel have pieces of the original pavement, the street level.
Yes. Ah, there was the street level.
This was
Aquele
the
era o
street
nível
level, yes.
da rua. Entendi. É, porque cada vez as pessoas vão construindo uma coisa sobre a outra coisa. Uma coisa sobre a outra coisa. Aqui, olha. Agora estamos indo para número 8.
There was no buildings here back then. Now we don't want to continue up because we have to go to number 9 and 10 inside the Russian monastery next to the Holy Sepulchre. This goes up to Jaffa Gate, but this is number 8, where he tells the women, don't cry for me, cry for your own children. He predicted the destruction.
Ah, que interessante. Tá certo. Então não chore por mim. Chore por suas próprias crianças, como se ele tivesse previsto a destruição do templo sagrado.
The city to be judged, to be crucified. In here. Inside this building is the Roman gate, the city gate. To see it, you have to buy a ticket, 5 shekel each. Do you want to? Okay,
Vamos. Well, as we are going to do everything today, so let's go. It's today or today. You need shekel, Mauricio? Ah, right, tá. No need to rest. It's okay. Here.
The gates.
Uh-huh.
This is the Byzantine gate. This is 4th century. The Roman gate is going to be to the left.
Okay.
Just like in the painting.
Ai, olha que lindos ícones.
The city gate. You can see the doors where they locked the doors over here. This was the city gate back then.
Ah, yes.
And this is the end of the city wall.
Ah, and they built this church just
above.
I see. Here's number 9.
Jesus fall. No. Jesus fall. Yeah, it's a different location, which is up. Through the backside. You saw that? This is up. This is up.
As we are returning now, if you could say something about the image at Maria Magdalena's church. The lady with the egg. Can you say something about the egg?
Oh, okay. It was the miracle of after the resurrection. When she went back to King Herod, he didn't believe that Jesus was risen, because she was the first lady to see him, the first person, Maria Magdalena.
Yes.
The second was, I believe, Peter in Galilee. So basically, she was carrying a basket. She was telling the women in the market that Jesus was risen, and the women did not believe. All of a sudden, the basket of eggs turned red. So she took a red egg to show Herod about the miracle of Jesus resurrection. That's what the story of the red egg. Okay. Yeah. He appeared first to Mary Magdalene in the garden. She did not recognize him. She thought he was the gardener. And then he appeared to Peter at the Sea of Galilee and told him to throw the net on the right side of the boat. And they were able to catch a lot of fish. The number was 52, which in the Jewish letters, meaning I am God. Translates.
Ani.
Yeah. That's the
Ani.
Hebrew letter. Ani.
Ani.
Elohim. Yeah. So yeah, he appeared 10 times after the resurrection to different people. Doubting Thomas also, he touched his wounds, and to the Emmaus also he appeared to the 2 disciples. So, and the last time was on Mount of Olives where he ascended. Yes. So now we are heading back. We finished very quickly today.
Wow.
The walking tour. We did very good.
It was like a marathon tour.
Before the crowds.
Yes, before the crowds.
So you went into the Russian church, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yesterday we went there. Well, I don't know if it is yesterday or the day before, because it seems that we are here like 30 years, 30 days.
Yeah.
No, awesome.
Yeah. You can switch it to the market to see the market. It's beautiful. If you want to film, or they can see in the back. Yeah. Very colorful.